matrix.
Sorry, I started recording.
Sort the traffic based off the demand of the evar value. So basically, it's a way that lets them determine how much money was generated by people who saw this specific evar value. That's why it's important for them, because they like to know how much money we make. So,
money.
I'm sorry?
I said it's all about money, right?
Yeah, it's always about money. So, there's two different ways of doing this, and I think that you're doing it one way, and that sometimes Maximizer does it a different way. So, you probably have a tool like this that shows you the evars, and you're not seeing it in there, would be my guess?
Yes.
What are you talking about, the OPC?
Nope, talking about, this is a browser extension.
Yeah, well,
yeah, I have that one.
Yeah, me too. I have three tools, actually.
Okay, so anyway, I have this installed. You see the image request, it's not there. In this case, I'm looking for evar3. It's not there. I'm looking for evar53. It's not there. So you asked me to look at it, and I'm like, yeah, they exist. And you're like, I don't see them. This tool lets me scroll down. And the thing is, Maximizer may not send it on this original request. They may send it on a subsequent request, so you'd have to scroll down further, and in which case evar53 was sent here, and later still, evar3 was sent here.
Well, tell us why we have the multiple records there. Why did they do it that way? Why aren't they all in one?
It depends on when the code fires and what Maximizer is doing specifically. So if we've already told the metric system what's on the page before Maximizer figures out what to show, Maximizer has to send a second request so the metric system knows what we showed.
Okay. Well, that's
and if we wanted to not have to deal with the timing of the original system at all, we might totally bypass it and just contact the tracking server directly. And that's what they're doing. So, I mean, if you have the right type of extension that lets you see all the requests made, you can see it this way. Now, the other way you can see it is if you open F12, you get like this network panel is one of your options. You get like this list of all the things loaded on the page, and there's a lot of things here. There's 119. I don't expect you to go through it all, and nor do you need to, because you can type W3 and filter. W3N is this server that this is all contacting, so you can actually filter all the requests by that. And then if you click on one, depending on what browser you're in, there's going to be a section that says query string parameters. It's either going to be down here in Chrome. Firefox has like its own tab over here for it. And you're looking for the V values. In this case, V3 is here. So V3 here is the same thing as this here. All this is doing is it's reading this network traffic and putting it in a window for you.
Oh, okay.
So if you wanted to see the next one down, this was, what, V4, 54? That's this one down here. If we go down to this next one, V53, that's up here. So all of this should correlate with like these different click requests. And if you see it here as part of the query string parameters or in your specific tool, then it actually fired into Omniture. Now, if you're still not sure, but you'd like to be, you can ask the analyst for the test to look in the development environment in Omniture and see if it's been populated. But there's a delay for that, and you should recognize that it will take like 2 hours for them to be able to answer you.
Well, ideally, we should be able to do this.
Yeah.
No, I've never done it the second way you're showing it. It always used to show in the evars, so is this just that it's because it's not firing at what we expect it to fire? We got to look through all of them, or we need to do it this way through the F12 developer console?
Yeah, either you have to look through all the requests before deciding it didn't show.
Okay.
Or look through the network developer console and like look at all the different query parameters that you see.
So Cory, what extension are you using?
That's a good question. Let me look. Because I set this up forever ago and I haven't looked at it recently. So extensions and is that what I'm looking at? It looks like Analytics Debugger is the choice. Version 1.42. And I would have got that from the Chrome extension store.
Right.
Do you find Chrome to be the most reliable to do this evar peeking?
I mean, I can do it in Firefox too.
Yeah. Well, I have it in Firefox, but it doesn't look the same in Chrome for me, so I must be using a different tool.
Yeah, so like in Firefox, you actually have a parameter tab. It's not part of that long thing that you have to scroll all the way through, but you still see it. It's labeled here.
So
And I mean, if you're looking in the developer tools, you could even do it in IE. Because you could have developer tools in all the browsers. You could do it that way. I mean, if you're just checking in Chrome or Firefox, there's probably an extension that you can install to parse all that out for you. So I'm always happy to look if you're confused about why you wouldn't be seeing something. But yeah, the thing I would advise is to make sure that you have a tool that you can look at all the different requests on a page. And if you don't...
I was using that one, Omnibug, that you have on the console. Yeah, that one.
So it's in here somewhere.
Yeah.
But it's not that easy to find.
Okay. No, but you can click on the stop button and reload the page, and you can see the evar. It's going to show only like 4 click events.
Click the what?
The stop button is at the top, like at the... Yeah. That's for clear the results.
Oh. And then reload.
Yeah, and reload.
So in this case, there's 3 because one of the tests would only display on the first click in the first call.
Mm-hmm.
But if you scroll through here, evar-40, evar-3 is here.
Yeah.
So I mean, it just might not be in the first one, but it will be in one of them.
Yeah, I used that one for help Jose, and I didn't see the 53.
Now 53, in your question here, they set it up to only fire on the first page load of the session.
Okay, that's the
and
reason.
You would have to delete a specific cookie to see it after that.
Okay. Yeah, that's why I was able to see it inconsistently.
Right.
Yeah,
So
that's the reason.
Yeah.
That would be why, when I've been asked, I've been able to just turn around and send you screenshots of it, because I'm actually going through all the things.
Yeah.
And I thought it would be important that you know that you can also do the things, save you some time.
Mm-hmm.
Does anybody have any other questions?
No, I don't.
No,
No,
I'm okay.
I don't.
All right. Well, again, I am around if you guys do have questions, although please keep in mind I am on vacation starting the end of today, and I return on the 14th, so if you ask me something, I will not be responding to you until then. But otherwise, I'll be here.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
Have a good vacation.
Yep, thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys. Thanks.